Before you scroll away, listen carefully. This message is for the one who learned to stay quiet because people never understood. For the one whose words were twisted, whose feelings were judged, and whose heart learned that silence sometimes feels safer than speaking. Allah says, I know people misunderstand your silence. They see your quietness and think you are weak. They see your calm face and think everything is fine. They see you holding back tears and think you don't care. But Allah sees the truth. He knows the storms raging in your heart, the thoughts you buried, and the pain you never voiced. He knows the nights you spent awake, replaying memories that hurt. He knows how hard it is to explain yourself when everyone seems to misinterpret you. People misunderstand silence because they cannot see the depth of a soul. They cannot feel the weight of the battles you fight alone. They cannot hear the prayers you whisper into your pillow. They cannot understand why you stop telling them your pain. And Allah says, I understand. He understands why you stop talking. He knows that sometimes silence is not weakness. Sometimes silence is courage. Sometimes silence is survival. You tried to speak before. You opened your heart. You shared your feelings. But the response was judgment, mockery, or indifference. So slowly, you stopped. Allah sees that struggle. He sees the moment when you almost gave up, when the world misread your quiet, when your heart screamed for understanding and found none. And He says, I am with you. Even when the world misunderstands, even when people misjudge, even when your silence is seen as weakness. Allah is Aleem, the all-knowing. He knows your heart. He knows your pain. He knows your struggles, even the ones no one else can see. Stay with me, because this silence you carry is not wasted. This quiet endurance is shaping you in ways unseen. And Allah's mercy surrounds you, even when misunderstood. Allah says, your silence is not a flaw. It is not something to be ashamed of. It is not proof that you are broken. Sometimes, silence is your shield. Sometimes, it is your way to survive until the right moment. Sometimes, it is your way to stay close to Allah when the world cannot hear you. He knows how painful it feels when people misread you. When they say, why aren't you talking? When they question your quiet without seeing your struggle. When they assume you are weak or uncaring. Allah sees the truth. He says, I know why you stopped explaining yourself. He sees the strength it took just to keep going. He sees the courage in holding back tears. He sees the dignity in remaining calm while storms rage inside. Allah is As-Samee, the all-hearing. He hears the whispers of your heart, the quiet, Ya Allah, that never leaves your chest, the prayers you do when no one is watching. And He says, I will never misjudge you. Your silence does not make you invisible to Him. Your quiet suffering does not make Him indifferent. Your unspoken pain is not unnoticed. Sometimes, Allah allows misunderstanding to guide you closer to Him. Sometimes, He removes the noise of judgment so that you can hear His voice. Sometimes, He uses silence to teach patience, trust, and reliance on Him. So tonight, even if no one understands, even if people misread your quiet, speak to Allah in your heart. Whisper your feelings. Cry if you must. Pray even if it's just a word or two. Because Allah says, call upon me, I will respond to you. Quran 40:60, your silence is safe with Him. Your pain is known to Him. Your heart is understood by Him. And soon, very soon, Allah will bring understanding, relief, and peace. Not from people, but from Him. Hold on to your prayers. Hold on to your trust. Hold on to Allah. Because even when people misunderstand your silence, Allah never does.